Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. If you're new here, my name is Karina Isaac. Today is yet another beautiful day. It's the 31st of October, and I know you're not going to be watching this video today, but I usually save the date so that I can keep memories and tag of everything I get to do. Anyway, so today we're going to be doing my kitchen makeover. It's not more of a makeover, it's more of an upgrade because I actually have everything I need in the kitchen. I just wanted to upgrade some of the stuff that I have because I've had them for like 3 years, 4 years, some of them. Yeah, so I just wanted to upgrade what I have. That is the plates, cup, cutlery, and organize a few things here and there. So, but first things first, I'm going to show you everything I got to buy. So we're going to start with the items I got from Biashara Street. They're from different stores, but I'm going to write in the description box every item and where you'd get it. So the first thing I wanted to get was a set of cutlery because I only have like 4 spoons, plus the other ones that I have I've already started rusting, so I wanted an upgrade. So I got this set of 6 pieces per item at 1,200 shillings. I don't remember the store, but I'm going to write it down below. So these ones plus the stainless steel, I'm trying as much as I can to maintain these ones so that they don't rust, but the spoons are not even that heavy. They are light and they're not big at something that is be too hard to get in your mouth. So I found it, plus the scoop is a little bit deeper than normal spoons, so you can easily scoop soup. So these ones go for 1,200 shillings. The other item I got was a water bottle. So this one goes for a cost of 60 shillings. You'll get them at a shop called Athman in Biashara Street. So anyway, I didn't have much of choice. Plus, I only go for the cheap ones as long as they look good. It looks good for 60 bob. There are others I have for 80 shillings, 150. You can always buy those ones. I'll show you in a video that I'm going to post other options that you can get at Binathman. So the other items I wanted to upgrade were my plates. So but these ones you've seen them in my previous video because I had gotten a few pieces prior. So this, I really liked these plates because they are much deep. You can easily like put a lot of food and soup. You can easily scoop from here. The other plates that I have are much flatter, so even so you end up not eating all the food because a few pieces is left because it's not easy to scoop from flat plates. So I also got them in a color because I hear that colored plates don't keep you in a better appetite to eat a lot of food, and I need to work on my portions. So that's why I opted to go for the colored ones. So I got 6 of them, and each of these cost 80 shillings. 80, yeah, it cost 80 bob at Binathman. So I also ended up getting other tea mugs. So these are my old tea mugs. There's nothing wrong with the mug other than it has started staining and I don't know how to remove the stains. Plus I've had them for 3 years anyway, so they needed to take a little break. So I ended up getting these ones which are much bigger, much longer, and the interior is blue. I would have really loved to get something that looks similar to the plates, but they don't have a set of that, so I opted to get this. So I'm going to show you in another small video that I'm going to attach other options that you have. They have mugs that range from 70 bob, 75, 80 bob, and a set goes as low as 450 shillings. So other items I wanted to get were storage containers. So let's start with this ones. So each of these cost 55 bob. I wanted to buy some so that I can use them to store remaining food in the fridge, so I bought 2 of them. You can actually also use them to store like salt, tea leaves, coffee, I don't know, sugar, stuff like that. You can use them for that purpose. I also wanted to get these storage containers. So each of these cost 180 shillings. I have one that I've shown in my bathroom that I used to like place washing items inside, so you can use it to store your makeups and makeup brushes. They just store, you can, they're multi-purpose. You can use them anywhere in the house that you wish to use them. So I also got carpets. So this small carpet goes at a cost of 250 shillings. I got it at that Binathman. It's for putting at the area near my sink. I also got another bigger carpet that I'm going to use for my dining area. So I'm going to show you later because it's much bigger, but I got that one at Nawal Center. So I'm going to show you the other items I got from Nawal Center. So I really wanted to get some storage containers to store my cereals, my unga, my sugar. So most of the items that I buy are in the quantity of like 1 kg, 2 kgs. So that's why I ended up getting this. So this one is for 1.5 liters, so I can easily put like a kg here and it would be fine. So they are glass containers with a plastic lid. So this one goes for a cost of 230 shillings. So I got 4 of them because I needed one for my kamande, for rice, and for sugar. So, and the other big ones that are of 2 liters, this is what they look like. So this is also glass. The quantity is 2 liters. It goes at a cost of 330 shillings. So I ended up getting 2 of them. This one you can use them to store sugar, to store, I don't know whether they are long enough to store spaghettis, but you can actually put your spaghettis in if they are long enough. I think they are. I don't think anybody has spaghettis longer than this, so you can actually use them for any item that you wish to. So most of the items I got from Nawal Center are glass, and the best place to get glass items is Nawal Center. Then the plastic ones you can go to Biashara Street because it's much cheaper. So I wanted to get this oil bottle. So this one goes at a cost of 240 shillings. In the video that I'm going to show after this, you're going to see other variety of items that you can get at Nawal Center. They also have a different design of these that goes for 300 shillings, but lakini mimi na ukikuyu wangu I went with the cheaper one because they do the same job. The only difference was the design. Something else I got from Nawal Center is this fruit bowl that is metallic. It's so pretty. I'm going to be using it for my dining area to place like some fruits. So this one goes for a cost of 320 shillings. For the design, they have other designs, but I went with the cheaper one because mimi ni ule mse. So this one goes for 320 shillings. So when you buy metallic items, you have to be very careful with where you place them because water easily make them rust and it lose its taste. So you can actually like spray. If you don't like the silver, you can actually use a spray paint to change it to whichever color that you wish to change it to, but I'm going to keep the silver unless otherwise, and I can change it to spray paint it to gold. I also wanted to get a mug stand. So I got these ones go for a cost of 380 shillings. Unfortunately, most of them that were remaining, almost all of them that were remaining were broken. So they gave me a discount of to 250. I think I paid 250 shillings for them. So the lower part is broken. So I'm just going to take it to my chomelea guy to like return the stand. This is how it's supposed to look like. So I'm going to get it chomelead. But you can get other designs. They have even ones that are wooden, but I didn't want the wooden one. I wanted to go with the metallic ones. I'm going to show you what my kitchen looks like currently. So it's a tiny space. I don't usually have the luxury of space, but when you come in anyway, you find my it starts with my double door fridge here. So I got this fridge at Airlight Electronics at 25,000. Then I have this microwave that I've had for the last like 4 years. Anyway, if you've had my recent video, you know I used it once to dry my panty and it ended up burning them. Anyway, so I've had this for a long time. I actually broke the plate that is usually inside, so I use my normal plates when I'm trying to warm some food. If you have any places where you can like refer me to get that plate, I would really appreciate. And then I have this for 3 burner and a hot plate oven. So I bought this also at Airlight Electronics, which I'm going to give their contacts in the description down below. So it also costed me 25,000 unless things have changed, because anyway I don't know the cost right now. So and then I have my small cylinder. And then I have my little sink area. I don't know, you guys should tell me tips on how to remove these things. When I came to this house, I used an acid to like wash the tiles and it ended up burning the metal part. If you have any way that you can let me know how I can remove the stains on this sink, I would really appreciate. And then I have my little dish rack where I place items so that they can dry, my glass and glass holder where I have my oil. This is the reason why I had to buy the oil bottle, because I usually have to have my oil here and sometimes it drips when I'm cooking. And then have my glass, my cups here, and then on the other part, that's just where I store the items that I use. So that is just, what do you call those things that my food stuff. Yes, and then just there are other items that are so unnecessary. So the thing is, today I want to like remove all the things that are unnecessary in this kitchen, and we can only remain with the necessary ones. I don't know what I'm going to do with all the other items that I'm going to find unnecessary, but I can just take them home to my mother's. I know my mom will find a good way to put them into use. So we're going to start with the declutter, then we can wipe the surfaces before we organize, especially for items that I don't ever use and I don't need them. I'm going to pack them in a box. So let's start with removing all the items, put them down so that we can wipe the surfaces. So all my cleaning products, so I saw about these at Magemonde's video. She usually posts cleaning videos, you can always see. So this was one of the items that she uses. It's for removing grease and on metallic items, on tiles. So, and then I have this, which is very necessary in my cleaning. So I usually use it to wipe down surfaces because it's a disinfectant. So once I remove everything and put it down, I'm going to like wipe the surfaces. I'm also going to wipe the top of the kitchen.
We gonna play now, ready for the show. I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you gotta go. Man, I'm on the chase now, leave me on my own. I got a chance to break now, here I fucking go. Take control of fate now.
Organizing, and I'm going to put all my food items on this corner, and then the plates, spoons, the sufurias, I'm going to put them on this corner because they are more than the food items. So I want to arrange one by one as I store them in the storage containers. So I just refilled the rice. This is Fatma, this is my preference rice, and then the lentils, I put others, and then this is pojo. So this is the place where I put my sugar currently in this container. So I'm going to transfer the sugar to another container because I have another 1 kg of sugar that I need to find somewhere to put. So we're just going to transfer this here. These plates and cups on this shelf right here, but you see the surface is a little bit rough, and it's not dirty but imechapa. So I decided I'll take a piece of this mat. This is my yoga mat. I'm just going to take a piece of this yoga mat and then place it here so that I can organize my utensils here at the top. I'm just going to climb up here and take a measurement. So I'm just going to place it inside and then see how much is required. So I'm just going to tear like from here. It's very easy to tear because it has some small gaps. This is how it looks like now. So I can easily like I'm going to just wipe here and then I'll place the plates here once I dry them with this towel. So other parts that I wanted to organize and change is these counters. So guys, because the counter is the colors don't actually match with the wall, because this is white and these are a different color, and also the doors are a little bit off because it's just a board and it's painted off-white, and so are these shelves. So I actually bought a contact wallpaper because I wanted to change those places, and we're going to install the contact wallpapers like the one I have in my bathroom video, but I bought it in a different color. So I'm just going to flip the camera and then we can change this. So I got two shades of the wallpapers. So I have this one that is dark, and I have this one that is white. So this one has patterns that look like the wooden one, but it's a little bit dark because I wanted them to contrast. So I'm thinking of having like this wood part in this dark color, and then the tiles, the countertop, which is this point, I'm going to turn it into white. So, but because of the mistakes that I did last time when I was doing the contact wallpaper in my bathroom, I had to get a tape so that I can take measurements, cut them in small pieces before I can start fitting, and that way it will be much easier and create less of a mess than the one I created last time. So I'm just going to take measurements of different portions and then I'll cut this wallpaper. We're going to start with the wooden part. I think that one makes more sense, the wooden parts, and then we can go to the contact. So I started by taking measurements of the doors of the cabinet. So you take measurements of the length and the width, and you have to give it some allowance because of the foldings, which is like the depth of the cabinet doors. So I took measurement of both doors, and then I started sticking the wallpaper. So the first thing you do is like fold it to the back so that it's straightened up and it's easy for you to cut them into small pieces. So I did the fitting for the first and the second door. That was not that hard. So this is the final result of the door fitting with the wallpaper. So they look so different and nice. So far so good. I'm liking the results. So we're going to proceed on the countertop, which we're going to transform to white. So the same thing I did, you cut the contact wallpaper into small pieces, and then you can start by fitting, of which I took the fittings, right? So that is the end result of the countertop. I hope you guys like the results so far. So we're going to proceed to the upper shelves, which are also wooden, but because I didn't have enough wallpaper, I decided that one part is going to be the dark shade, and the other one I'm going to put the white wallpaper on it. So I wanted to create a contrast between both shelves because I wanted to create an environment that feels different. I have a very tiny kitchen, and there was nothing much I could do with the space that I have. It's not like I have the leisure to explore other designs, but I did what I could with the small space that I had. So when I finished fitting the wallpaper, I proceeded to washing and mopping. So for mopping, I used Mr. Muscle tile cleaner. It's the one that I used to mop my floors. And for the tiles, I used the braid cleaner, which helps remove stains and other dirt on the tiles and make them more shiny. So here the end result of the small project. Much of it was just organizing and upgrading a few things here and there, and that was the same thing I did with my dining area, which I'm going to do next. Guys, feel free to leave your comments down below on how you feel about the project, the kitchen. So this is what currently my dining area looks like. So I just changed the pillowcases. I usually have yellow ones, so I changed into these blue ones, and then I usually have like glasses and a water jug here, so that guests, when they come in, they can feel free to have some water. So for the dining area, what I only wanted to do was like place a mat under the carpet, so I mean under the table. So I got this carpet at Nawal Center. It costed 1,500 shillings. So I'm just going to lay it down. And got these. They are trays inside. It's a pack, or it's a set of 2 of them. So I'm just going to open and show you. I bought it at Nawal Center. It goes for a cost of 3,000. So let me show you what it looks like inside. So when you open the trays, this is what they look like. And I've also shown in another video variety designs that are there. So they have other designs that go for 4,000. Another set 3,400. So this is what the tray looks like. It's wooden, but it has some beautiful marble art on the inside. This is what I have for the coffee table. So I wanted to upgrade from this to something different. So let me just set them up. So considering there's nothing much that goes in here other than the candle and then my Bible and the remote, so I'm just going to transfer them to the small one. And my diffuser, it's already over. I need to get a refill, so I'm just going to put this into rest. So that is what is going to be on the coffee table. So I'm just going to do the setup for the dining table. Let's see how it turns out. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, can you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share with your friends and subscribe to this channel. Until the next time, goodbye.